Welcome to the Dreamlands. We are planet side yet again for some deserts of Kharak. Going to be a 3v3 Kalash Valley. Pretty stacked lineup, and we are on the south side of the map, so jumping right into the game. First up, taking the right-hand spawn on the south side of the map for Team Yellow, it is going to be Aussie Man Jeff. I cannot remember if he has appeared on the channel before, but he must have, because he's been playing for a while, and I have personally played quite a few games with him. Playing as standard color Soban. We'll welcome Aussie Man. Taking up the middle position, none other than Tomcat Zeno. Very, very long-time player of both Remastered and DOK. A high-level player, probably one of the better players in the game at the moment. Spawning in as the Knef. Taking the left-hand spot, making their debut on the channel, it is going to be Pedestrian. I think? I don't remember them appearing on the channel, but maybe they have. This is a player I don't really know. Oh wait, yeah, no, maybe I've played a game with them. The name sounds familiar, but I don't recall. So we'll see what this player has in store for us. Welcome Pedestrian to the channel, going support cruiser first. And pretty much standard openings by the looks of it for Yellow Team. Forward, base runner for Red Team. Looks like standard openings across the board for everybody. First player on Red Team on the north side of the map, it is Sejuk Keeper. Another very prolific, very high-level player, quite competitive. He is part of the Chinese DOK community, and I do believe he streams on Twitch and has a pretty decent following there. I don't have the link on hand, but if he gives that to me on Discord, I will pop it into the description so you guys can check him out. Keeper, playing as Coalition. I think he normally plays Galzian or Knef. Taking up the middle position on the north side, once again Apex. Another player who has been very, very active, pretty darn skilled, and I've been playing with him a ton lately. Knef, another Knef player as well, so double Knef and Coalition on one side, and then Coalition, Soban, and Knef on the other side. That's interesting. Captain Pink, once again, another pretty prolific player, pretty skilled, always active in DOK. If you guys want to jump into these games, I have 3 links to Discord servers in the video description. Check those out. You will find many players, many games. First artifact of the game. Ooh, getting shut down by Yellow. Nice turret placement from Pedestrian. Going to shut that down. Did we have smoke to escape that? Does not look like it. He was just able to get out of there. Probably creating some base runners. This is Apex, being a naughty boy. What have we got? We have AAVs for Aussie Man. Looks like everybody's going all in on Econ at the moment. Pretty much for both teams. Unsurprisingly, this is interesting. This is actually a very ballsy play from Keeper. Very ballsy indeed. This is a tough position to hold. Incredibly tough on this map. In fact, this is my most hated spawn point in this entire map, because it's super hard to hold this third. It's very close to the artifacts, and very close to your opponent. Much more so than any of these other resource locations. I hate this spot. Keeper is showing some titanium balls here by doing this. Full eco. That's interesting. We do have a ton of AAVs from Aussie Man streaming out across the map. Almost like he had an intuition. We have forward production cruiser from Captain Pink with assault ships. So this is interesting. Forward production cruiser from Captain Pink with assault ships. Interesting. So he went double production cruiser assault ships, splitting them for map coverage, and Aussie is going to spot it. We do have LA skimmers coming out from Tomcat. So this has been spotted. These AAVs should screen with smoke. There we go. And he's just going to keep pushing. Very interesting. What's going to happen here? We are going to spot the play from Tomcat. What is their answer going to be? We only have Econ. Basically for both sides, other than these 4 AAVs and these 6 assault ships, a couple of skimmers going to try to intercept. Aussie Man is in big trouble. He is going to have to abandon this position of the map. Oh, Tomcat's in a bit of trouble too. He is going to have to abandon this position of the map, but he does have a single railgun out. Maybe some blast drones. A couple rails, actually. Really nice. Gonna have to try to keep tabs on what's going on here. Really nice push from Aussie. He is going to shut this down. Apex is going to have to abandon this position. Forward carrier from Tomcat, as well as these rail guns, going to try to hold this position. Aussie Man is in huge trouble, though. His forces are over here, doing some economic damage. What the hell? Keeper just went straight to AA. That's super bizarre. Pedestrian looks like he is going to save the day with a ton of AAVs and railguns and a carrier. But is it going to be enough? And is it going to be in time? This is a tough position for Aussie. Oh, God. Nice control by Tomcat. This railgun looks like it is dumpstered. Yep. Nice micro on both sides. What's going on with these AAVs? Whoa, they are deep behind enemy lines, doing some significant economic damage to Red as well. Apex with the missile snipe. Nicely done. What's going on here? Keeper's carrier doing some weird shit. And triple artifact grab. Interesting. So that was a really interesting opener. I like this a lot. So Pedestrian's macro is out of control at the moment. He has tons of rails, tons of AAVs. We have an Honor Guard cruiser now for Tomcat, so somehow Yellow was able to hold. Aussie Man is going to have a little bit of a tough time, though. There are skimmers and there are assault ships keeping him from mining on his third. More skimmers and assault ships. Finally, these AAVs are going to go down, but they have shut down mining. That was 3 bases temporarily shut down mining from that one AAV push. Is it going to even out?
Enemy signature identified. Enemy forces have acquired an artifact. Going to mark. Move out. Move out. Advance to mark.
It looks like Team Red is going to... Ooh, nicely done. So they dunked one artifact. It is 1-0 for Team Red. Yellow has stabilized, and their macro is kicking in a big way. I like what I see from Pedestrian. A couple more AAVs from Aussie. He's going to get some damage done to his econ again if he doesn't get out of there. Nice smoke. Nice play from Aussie, but he has kept off his third still. Siege cruisers from Apex. Forward carrier from Apex. This thing somehow survived. That's crazy. Scouting skimmer up there, and a big engagement. Oh Lord, Tomcat and Pedestrian are pushing hard onto Keeper. Oh, Keeper went all in on carrier power. He's not happy about this. Tomcat with 2 Honor Guard cruisers, a missile ship, 2 missile ships, and a couple heavy rails backing up his carrier. Going to even sneak an artifact right out from the nose of Red. Aussie Man struggling still on this side of the map. He needs rails, and he needs them like a long time ago, but it looks like he has gone straight for battlecruiser. So that's interesting. Alright, let me take stock of what's going on. Pedestrian with AAV, mass rail. Tomcat with rails, honor guards, and anti-air. Oh, Aussie Man taking an absolute beating. His third is shut down again, and his main is absolutely getting owned. He does get that battlecruiser out just in the nick of time. Finally going to shut this down. Hopefully he can get his econ rolling again. He has battlecruiser AAV. Sejuk is being, Keeper is being very weird on that hill. Ugh, big cruise missile going to just nuke those rails. What the hell are you doing, man? Holy fuck. Okay, you get points for that, sir. That was the sickest carrier kickflip I have ever seen in all of my years playing this game. Somehow he held this. Like, look at that. Look at the size of Yellow's macro. Tomcat and Pedestrian holding it down. Aussie is still going to have trouble because look at this shit. 4 siege cruisers and a Knef carrier being screened by skimmers
Enemy signature identified.
up on the high ground. Blind firing, just a carpet of artillery raining down on Aussie. And all he's got is a single battlecruiser and a couple of AAVs.
We require additional RUs. Spectrum
Support cruisers and rail guns and a super-powered carrier from Keeper.
taking fire. Get us underway. Enemy sighted. Carrier
What are you doing with your carrier, sir? Don't do that. Oh, God. Knef missiles and siege cruisers on high ground are no joke. Get out of there.
Knef siege cruiser spotted.
On our way.
Oh, my God. Look at those artillery barrages.
Armored unit lost.
Oh, Lord. Get out of there.
Friendly vehicle destroyed.
Aussie has not caught a break this entire game. Finally, some units from Keeper.
Underway.
I don't know what the hell these two are doing with their carriers. Look at this shit.
Be advised.
Up on the hill, acting weird. Tomcat holding down the center, Pedestrian holding down the left and mid side of the map. What has he got here? This is interesting, eh?
Hostile contact.
So he's got 4 missiles and mobility. So he's just cruising around with that carrier, raining missiles down. Aussie is in massive, massive shit. But Red is in massive shit over here, so this is turning out to be a pretty rad game.
Forces are approaching extraction.
Pedestrian is going to not have a good time trying to push into this.
Enemy sand skimmer on approach. Hostile unit marked.
Oh, those artillery barrages. Ah!
Allied craft lost. Alert. Allied carrier taking fire.
I haven't seen a single air unit, so maybe I've missed it. But like, why are there so many missile ships? Oh, look at those missiles, man. Get out of there. Skimmers. Getting absolutely owned. Captain Pink taking a hit there. Oh god, there's action all across the map. So Apex is still camping the high ground with Mass, Siege Cruiser, and AA. Tomcat, Super Knef missile carrier, as well as heavy rails, AA, and honor guards
Enemy contact on.
locking down the middle of the map and actually pushing into Red.
Ready alert. All stations.
Oh, look at those missiles.
Carrier.
Oh, God. Big nuke coming out from Pedestrian. Bye-bye, Keeper. Oh, my God. Double cruise missiles.
Pinpointing artifact location now.
I think Pedestrian and Keeper just eradicated each other's armies, or at least a large bulk of them. Aussie still cannot mine off of this location, unsurprisingly. How many siege cruisers do we have? Oh, you know, just 7.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, this game has been pretty darn epic.
Enemy armor inbound.
But I think Apex would be
Friendly
a
vehicle.
little bit more useful if you push down here a little bit. There we go.
Enemy contact on.
Look at those barrages. Looks like Captain Pink also has siege cruisers in mid.
Enemy sand skimmer on approach.
Epic air from that carrier in the background. Look at this battle.
Lost an artifact. Salvager under fire.
Tomcat somehow holding mid still, even in the face of all of this. Ugh.
Get us moving.
Nice missile barrage. Pedestrian and Keeper are doing something super bizarre.
Skimmer on approach.
Okay, guys. Like, seriously, the fuck are you doing?
Enemy signature identified.
Anyway, that's goofy.
Hostile sand skimmer on
I don't know if they're both just trying to, like, cheese the map with their carriers. Anyway,
identified.
let's look at things that are not ridiculous.
Enemy on sensors.
What do we have? Battle cruisers. Mass battle cruisers.
Be advised. Unit
Following around Tomcat's carrier.
Coordinates confirmed. On our way.
move and
Long hauling. So he's only really... Aussie's only really mining from his main. He's long hauling from his second. His third is impossible to hold.
Heading set.
hostile
Big, big push. Oh my god, look at this.
enemy sand skimmer on approach.
Mass AAVs, mass rails, big nuke coming in. That's got to be Keeper from the mountain.
Contact marked. Adjust position.
Kind of a whiff, but lots of artillery barrages putting damage onto these forces. Knef missiles, honor guard cruisers, railguns. Soban battle cruisers. You got everything in the kitchen sink over here in mid. More barrages from high ground from Apex.
Hostile carrier approaching AO.
Okay, this is a crazy, crazy battle.
Coordinates confirmed.
Pedestrian is losing all of his forces pushing in, but he has got Keeper off of mining.
We have new
So Keeper is not mining at all at the moment. He just has a super carrier flying around on the mountain.
hostile contact.
Somehow Pedestrian got his carrier up the mountain and is going to try to backdoor with some rails and his carrier.
Hostile threat marked on sensors.
And an infinite standoff in the center between rails and artillery. Nobody has gone down. Nobody has scored any more artifacts.
Friendly units taking fire.
Apex is probably going to try to mine off of this. Why not?
Enemy signature identified.
Copy. Coordinates set.
We have a nuke coming in from Team Yellow.
Aircraft. Allied
Oof.
artifact location confirmed.
You know, Yellow is probably going to take this game. Unless something crazy happens.
Move order.
Enemy contact.
I mean, this is a pretty big problem.
Into the fray.
But
Hostile contact.
this, like, they can't really do much over here. And Tomcat and Pedestrian have absolutely obscene forces right now.
With an artifact.
LAV taking
How do you push into this, though? That's the question. How do you push into, like,
armored unit lost.
10 Knaef siege cruisers
Marked.
and a max power missile carrier on the high ground, covered by AA?
Aircraft destroyed.
That is a gigantic problem.
Get this battle
Why are you
cruiser
doing
into the
this?
fray.
You have like
Assault online.
7 million railguns and they're just flying around over here.
Enemy sighted.
Your carrier has lots of power and is going to backdoor. Did Keeper go down? No, this is Keeper. So it looks like Keeper and Pink
Be advised.
and Apex are going to try to consolidate their position over here
Support cruiser taking hostile fire.
with Yellow Team in pursuit. Battle cruisers taking the
Cruiser destroyed.
point. Oh god. Big spearhead from these battle cruisers, but they are eating missiles and artillery shells all day long.
Enemy sand skimmer on approach.
At this point, this game is just complete bedlam.
Contact on the board.
Maintenance protocols in
I know I'm spending more time in Sensors Manager than I would like, but it's hard to keep track of everything going on, even an EMP into the middle of nothing. Honor Guard's gonna just say fuck it and push right in a headlong assault backed up by mass Knaef missiles and a huge blob of rails. They are going to dislodge Apex by the look of it. A bomber even. Precision bomber gonna get a couple shots in before it goes down.
All stations.
I heard strike fighters inbound. Mass power carrier from
Armored vehicle
Keeper over here. Oh my god, what a battle.
Armored vehicle destroyed.
displace.
Strike fighters, they're just throwing everything at Apex. Because if they can dislodge him, that's probably game. Unless something totally insane happens. But look at this, everybody's just going into an insane meat grinder.
Displace.
Tracking hostile.
EMPs,
Enemy
that is not something you see every day. Really nice hit too.
fire.
Oh my god, Keeper super carrier is going to help defend this spot. Are they going to hold?
Strike fighter has been lost.
Oh my god, so much damage. Almost entirely cleaned up. Pedestrian is over here cleaning everything up. But somehow there's siege cruisers and skimmers holding these rails at bay. Looks like their numbers have been thinned out dramatically. This is a pretty awesome battle going on over here as well.
Position.
Battle cruiser destroyed.
Bombers and strike fighters. Looks like they finally cleaned up the anti-air, so these things are reigning supreme in the skies.
Get this battle cruiser into the
Unbelievable.
Roger. Salvage or construction complete.
Unbelievable battle over here.
Set new head.
Enemy contact on the board. Copy.
New coordinates verified.
Hostile contact marked.
Get this battle cruiser into
Allied craft lost. Enemy contact on sensors. Allied craft under fire.
Okay, so I'm liking what I see from Pedestrian. He seems to have very, very solid grasp of macro.
set new
Maybe this is somebody that just changed their name. Like, I don't know who that is.
Hostile contact on the board.
displace.
Still not able to crack the center. Really nice hold from Pink over here. Those Kniff missiles, man, and those siege cruisers, super hard to crack.
Reposition.
Carrier and Apex are both hurting, though. They're on the run. Their carriers
Location verified. Strike fighter. Ready launch.
are basically half dead.
Enemy unit detected.
Eating infinite air support firepower.
The fray.
Small force here going to try to help
Unit lost.
block the escape path. They are going to get away.
New threat identified. Battle cruiser destroyed. Position. Artifact identified. Enemy on sensors. Prepare to engage. Adjust position. Hostile unit marked.
Set new heading.
Redeploying to mark.
Oh boy.
Friendly units taking fire.
Cruise missile. Oh, from atop the high ground.
Enemy sighted.
That hurts. And on the back of that awesome nuke, Pedestrian is going to push with what remains of his fleet. Oof.
Enemy signature identified.
Precision bombers even coming from across the map to support. Really, really nice combined push from Apex, or pardon me, from Tomcat and Aussie Man. Finally got his third.
Move out.
So he is back in the game. Look at this. Red is in trouble.
Mark. Ready alert.
Red is in a significant amount of trouble. Man, that was an epic push, Tomcat and Aussie. Exceptional. Really good teamwork as well from both sides. I have enjoyed this match very, very thoroughly.
Carrier approaching AO.
Send orders.
Hostile contact on the board.
A lot of EMPs as well.
Ready alert. All stations.
Oh.
NF carrier inbound.
Oh my god, EMP into the missiles. Oh, that was clutch. Yo, buddy, that was amazing.
Has identified an artifact. Be advised. Allied forces.
I'm glad I caught that play. Oh god, look at this.
Alert.
Double Kniff carrier, max missile. Aussie needs to get the hell out of Dodge or he's screwed.
Position. Enemy contact on sensors.
Artifact extraction in progress.
Engage strike fighter taking fire. Hostile
Rails
sector
should be
has opened
focusing the
fire.
carrier.
Strike fighter down. Move position. Enemy sand skimmer on.
Red has some air now even. Look at all these missiles and a nuke. Oh, Aussie.
Allied craft under fire.
He is done. That was a pretty awesome barrage of missiles. Cruise missile into Kniff missiles. Popped Aussie's carrier.
Identified.
First carrier to go down.
Move order.
Alert.
1-0 in terms of artifact, 3-2 for Red
Maintenance protocols in effect.
in terms of carriers. So technically Red is winning
Allied forces are about to extract an artifact.
from like victory metrics, but
Unit lost.
are they going to be able to hold this? This is absolutely
Carrier taking
bonkers.
fire.
Move out. Set new heading.
Keeper's carrier, man. This thing is doing work. Look at this. How do you crack this now?
Bearing on hostile target.
I guess by having this on the high ground?
Message.
Friendly vehicle destroyed.
So many siege cruisers, so many missiles, so much anti-air.
Destroyed.
Board's green. Reposition.
Hostile armor on approach.
Backdoor from AAVs, really nice.
Friendly units taking fire.
Base runner.
Gonna force Keeper's carrier back, and immediately those railguns push. Really good play from Pedestrian. I like it. Oh, there's a huge, huge engagement going on over here.
Contact. Enemy strike fighter airborne.
Coordinates confirmed.
Hostile armor on the board.
Look at these barrages.
Forces have lost an artifact. Maintenance protocols in effect.
Oh my god.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter overhead.
Set new heading.
Contact. Enemy strike fighter airborne. Alert. Allied carrier taking fire. Be advised. Unit lost.
Coordinates confirmed. Copy.
Kniff siege cruiser spotted.
Okay, so yellow ties it up 1-1 in terms of artifacts. Ew, Tom's carrier eats a full stack of missiles.
Enemy
So much damage coming out from that artillery. Oh my god.
Enemy sighted.
And interceptors even. These railguns are toast.
Craft lost. Allied craft under fire.
I like how Red is making good use of their air support at the moment.
New coordinates
Let's
verified.
check these out.
Contact. Enemy strike fighter airborne.
Order confirmed.
What are these bombers going to do? Just get a nice panoramic view here for a sec. Onto the carrier.
Enemy strike fighter airborne.
Bombing run on the carrier.
Enemy signature identified. All units, friendly carrier.
Boom! Goes down.
Friendly vehicle destroyed. Ready alert. All stations. Hostile carrier approaching AO.
So somehow Red has killed 2 carriers. Oh. In terms of artifacts, it's tied up, but only Tom's carrier is left. That means Pedestrian cannot produce units, nor can Aussie. If Red takes this game, I will just absolutely shit.
Set new heading.
No one has... Yellow has all of the resources on the map, basically. But Red has basically like an undefeatable giant blob of siege cruisers. So there are still 2 Soban battle cruisers by the looks of it, and a bunch of units.
Pinpointing artifact location now. Artifact extraction in progress.
Look at those barrages, though. Oh my god.
Anti-air turret down.
Base runners
Support cruiser under attack.
protocols active. Reposition. Reposition.
Hostile contact on the board.
Maintenance protocols in effect. Get us out of here.
Salvager destroyed.
It's green. Reposition.
Red might do it. That is absolutely crazy.
Hostile unit marked.
What a back and forth game.
Get out here.
Red with the immediate advantage, and Yellow, and now it's Red again.
Approaching extraction zone with an artifact. Allied
Completely insane.
artifact. Artifact location confirmed. Place.
I would be very worried, though, about cruise missiles, combined with all of the artillery and Knef missiles. It's going to be super difficult
Contact on the board.
for Yellow to actually crack this.
UNF siege cruiser spotted.
Base runners en route. Get this battle cruiser into the
A
fray.
salvager has been lost. Salvager under fire.
Battlecruiser is going to spearhead another push.
Hostile unit marked.
Somehow these are still alive. That's pretty awesome.
UNF siege cruiser detected.
Nice use of the dunes to get vision onto these. That was awesome.
Fire.
Set new heading.
Hostile contact on the board.
Move order confirmed.
Oh my god, look at those barrages. Ooh, right there.
Receiving. Allied craft lost.
We're into the fray. Go, go.
Support cruiser taking hostile fire. Base runner engaging hostile.
Position.
Punch it. Enemy sighted.
Coordinates verified.
UNF siege
Holy
cruiser spotted.
Christ.
Set new heading.
Ah, those battlecruisers are toast.
Battle cruiser lost.
Yeah.
Artifact recovered.
Overextended. Tom is in a lot of trouble now.
Move out. Copy. Moving.
But seriously, he still has some pretty decent forces up here on the high ground.
Hostile armor.
Oh, look at all those rails. Good snipe on that siege cruiser. Another one is definitely going to go down. Oh my god. It must.
Hostile unit marked.
Oh my god, it didn't. Okay, that was crazy.
Detected.
Nice dodge on the missile, though.
New coordinates.
Salvager destroyed.
What is happening? Tomcat is going to abandon this position. He is mining over here, though. That is completely crazy.
Enemy contact on
Who's
the
this? Tom is mining there, too.
board. Hostile contact.
What an absolute monster.
Op ready.
Enemy armor inbound.
Let us check out these bombers again.
Alert. Base runner lost.
Alert. 30 seconds left for artifact extraction.
Base runner taking enemy fire.
Huge barrages. Tom is going to get out of there. Somehow he's, like, still alive. And has done a really, really good job
Be advised. Unit
of
Lockdown for mobilization.
enemy sighted.
holding Red down on their side of the map.
Identified. Enemy base
For how long, though? Oh, they dunked the artifact. I just want to view the map. Unreal. So Tom held for long enough to dunk an artifact and take the game in sudden death. That was absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. Amazing, amazing game. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And I will see you for the next one.